in SoCal. A little bit less of an effort for him this time around.
Yeah. Now he has to log on to his computer. Ugh, times are tough. But we're already into the match right now. I gotta hop into the actual view.
And Umarth opened it up with a really nice little early percent tech chase, which is sort of what you have to do against fast fallers.
Yep.
But then he wasn't able to pick it up once it went into the deeper part of the tech chase, so he only got a few percent out. But he's been sort of picking away at S2J since then.
Yep. And the tech chase is a little bit easier against Falcon than it is against Spaceys. Falcon does it not only has worse like tech animations, but doesn't have a shine frame 1 to escape and doesn't have a spot dodge really. Oh my god! Okay, Umarth gets the first kill here. Flowchart edge guarding. That's what we saw.
Ooh, and S2J accidentally gets the reverse on the up B, but he's able to follow through and get the punish anyway. Very nice cleanup. So we're back to even for 3 stocks.
Yep. I believe down throw knee technically doesn't combo into a kill, but when you down throw them off stage, I believe it's unavoidable. So.
But when you're in it.
Oh. S2J with a patented insane corner pressure spacing, never gonna get hit by a forward air from the ledge. He kind of knew that Marth was like, I mean, Marth has to get up somehow, right? And he really doesn't have that many ways. And S2J is one of the best at just always being right out of range, and he just whiff punishes with a kill setup.
Yeah, that's one of the scary parts about being Marth against Falcon, right? Is that like basically every hit sets up into, or well, it feels like. I mean, that's obviously not the case, but like S2J makes it feel that way.
Yeah, every hit setting up into the knee. Yeah, it's kind of like the back and forth punish game is actually kind of insane in this matchup. It kind of feels unfair both ways. This right here feels unfair. Marth doesn't really have to work very hard to close out this edge guard. He's going to stand here, push forward on the yellow stick as many times as it takes to kill him. And like, it's pretty much guaranteed.
It's a 90-10 matchup for whoever got the first hit. Oh my god.
Yep, and then that feels unfair. Oh, you hit a back air? Yeah, you get to go into knee also. Oh, you got a grab? Yeah, you get to go into knee. So, oh my god, he's moving.
That was... He like hack stashed from off the side platform or something weird.
Yeah, and then single hit nair, and then schmooved, and then dropped the edge guard. But, you know, picks it right back up, finds this nominee.
Yeah, that was great spacing by Umarth, sort of doing the S2J back to him in the corner, but S2J sort of just weathered the storm and then was able to find the knee anyway.
You see that crouch cancel? He just like last second slides back, goes right back in. It's so much better to crouch cancel in this matchup for Falcon than it is to shield. Like, there's a lot of times when, like, at lower levels, you'll see Falcons shield a lot. And, like, yeah, they don't get counter hit, but, like, they can just never get anything going. It's really hard to, like, get past Marth's sword and stuff. But when you're crouch canceling, you can just get reversals way more and stuff, so.
Yeah, and it's always cool to watch S2J, the way he crouch cancels. I think the top 3 Falcons all do this really well, where they're so specific with what they're doing out of the crouch cancel.
Yeah.
It's very clear that they knew what they were looking for and knew how they were going to punish it.
Yeah, it's not like... Oftentimes when I'm crouch canceling, I'm literally mashing shine or mashing down tilt or something, and it's like this is like
not you, Squid.
Gets the up air knee. But yeah, a lot of times it's like the skill in crouch cancel is knowing what to mash sometimes, and that's you see this with Sheik a lot, where it's like crouch cancel grab is 90% of the time what you want to do, right? But with Falcon, they do a lot of crouch cancel dash forward into something or crouch cancel into an aerial like stomp or something, and those are the ones that require you to like crouch cancel almost as if you're shielding. Because you got to like intentionally do a move out of it right away instead of just mashing a move to be ready for it. So wild.
Yeah. And so S2J ends up able to close out that first game. It wasn't too tough for him to like find the openings like we were talking about. Once he got that first hit, the conversions were there. And it felt like as soon as Umarth got touched, he was dead. Whereas on the other end, S2J was able to find some like clever tricks to get out of a few pretty dicey situations. And that seemed to be the difference maker to me.
Yep. Yeah, it's just like sometimes the difference is such a razor's edge and it ends up having like astronomical consequences where you're like, oh yeah, I just barely dodged this. Oh, now it's a 2-stock game, you know? So but it does go to Final Destination. Not a brutal counter pick in this matchup. Kind of depends how it goes. Oh my god, the spacing from S2J right now.
Ooh, I like that approaching fair by Umarth. The problem here is that at this low percent, it doesn't really convert into anything, but it did show that he was like thinking about the spacing and recognizing where S2J is gaining his advantage. So signs of life at least.
Yep. I like how S2J is kind of mixing up between this ground game and the aerial game. I know we've talked a lot about his aerial game when looking at his matchups versus Falco, where he does the full hops that dodge the lasers, and then he comes down with various drift and fast fall timings and double jump timings. You can do that a little bit against Marth. Oh, more of the crouch cancel game gets him a huge hit. Even 30% is pretty good here. He could have gotten more too.
Oh, that full approaching nair. actually gets him with both hits, even though he was flying past him. Oh, steals the ledge, but no, not quite fast enough to get back to it at the begin.
And he just punishes the tournament winner with a knee straight up. Sends him the wrong way, so he's going to get one more chance. But that chance is not going to come through. S2J now has a 2-stock lead, and he's just getting further and further ahead in this series so far.
Ooh, he gets the trade, and Umarth, he is able to follow up on the miss tech and then the get-up read.
Good back air. Let's see if he can push forward on the stick. He does. Nice. Good closeout. He gets the tipper timing too, which if you don't get the tipper, you probably still get the kill, but there's a chance Falcon just gets like higher and higher and higher and then eventually makes it back. So good, just close it out instantly. Good shield grab. He kind of like, that wasn't just passively sitting there shielding, right? He like ran forward to shield at the last second and then found the shield grab. So shield being like a frame 1 move is often underrated. It's basically a shine. You just get to run forward and shield and then jump out of it if you don't need it. So.
Oh, SJ catches Umarth slipping up a little bit there. He like did an air dodge that I think was meant to be a waveland, and SJ takes it all the way to the bank. Just gets a free kill for it, it looks like.
Yeah, misses the hard knee. Doesn't matter. The soft knee combos into up air. That's also a kill move. We just keep going. Oh, the match rain raptor boost.
No,
oh, he goes for the forward smash. Oh my god.
Ooh, how did that up tilt not actually connect there by Umarth? Kind of upsetting for him. Like, I'd be frustrated. Oh, and then he gets, he was like 1 frame off on that F tilt to punish the no tech.
Right,
gets, get up attacked. But here comes the big combo.
Oh, this is a hard edge guard. Yep, he gets the fade way back, and like, Umarth could have turned it into a juggle, and then you kind of just get another 20% on Falcon, and then knock him off stage, but he's really high, so he kind of went for something that like would give him a chance to actually kill, but it makes it harder to actually get the hit, and he drops it. Good roll from S2J, but being over 100 makes it hard to kill, but the Nair does connect into knee. A 3-stock for game 2, showing that maybe FD is not going to give you enough an advantage. I don't know if he's going to go back to that stage after that. S2J's horizontal spacing game just seems so good that maybe platforms complicate the game and actually go in your favor, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was a tough one. It felt like S2J always had the answer, and that Umarth just couldn't really get anything started. Even in the places where Umarth got like big combos going, like we saw in that last play, SJ was able to find that really early timing for the up B, which was like, it felt super awkward, but it gave SJ so many options for the recovery.
Yeah,
and Umarth just couldn't cover them all. So
yeah,
really
that's kind of
stuff.
the recovery. Like, as Falcon, what you're trying to do is recover as high as you can, and it's kind of just that linear, because anytime you're low, Marth has a really easy time closing it out. Even if, for example, you tech an up B that's riding the wall with a down tilt, Marth can just down tilt again, and there's nothing Falcon can do to avoid it. So like, wall tech up B doesn't work, wall tech air dodge doesn't work. Like, he just doesn't have like a good answer to recover from below. So you just have to recover high and let Marth hit you and hope that eventually he drops it. So, or hope that you eventually get a drift timing by getting high enough. Oh, could have gone for a double knee, maybe? Not sure. Oh,
I wonder if he chose not to go for it because of Randall or just in general. Like if he just decided, because there have been a couple times throughout this set I've already seen where SJ, ooh, I really like him going up early there for the fair. I think he gets to close out off of that too.
Yep. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, does Randall get involved here? But no, the Falcon cake was a bit too low. Definitely had to do it in order to have a chance. Finds a Nair and a knee on the top platform. Not a super free edge guard. Yep, kind of a tricky timing to cover there. Maybe had to hack stash there, but kind of scary. Don't want to risk a stock. And you already know, oh my god.
Don't dash dance in my face.
Yeah, that was some Mewtwo King stuff. To like run off, double jump on, back air a couple times, and then just, what? Throw out a kill move. Oh, he just goes all the way in. I think goes all the way again with Raptor Boost. SJ kind of feeling confident right now. I think he's just willing to run way in. I think that's part of a byproduct of being at low percent too. We've talked about the strength of crouch canceling, allowing you to kind of run in more confidently against Marth, because what's he going to do? Swing his sword and then you crouch cancel it. So got to find those raw grabs at low percents for Marth. That's his main way of beating crouch canceling.
Umarth definitely is picking up this side B more and more, the first hit of it, and it's catching S2J but not leading into anything. So it sort of momentarily slows down the pressure, but SJ seems to feel still very comfortable even if he's getting tickled by that.
Finds a gentleman in a Nair, converts it into a platform Nair, sends him off stage, converts into an edge guard. S2J is just taking all the right boxes right now. Just everything is leading into the right next step of his game plan, right? Like, it's just like not only does he have a great game plan for neutral, but it really is like linking together into a combo, linking together into an edge guard, and every now and then we see that chain kind of break for Umarth. You mentioned that he finds a really nice hit, might not lead into a combo, or earlier he found a nice tech chase, might not lead into an edge guard or something, right? So just those little optimizations that make S2J feel like a little bit more ahead right here. Umar's still playing pretty well, but when you're against someone like S2J right now, you kind of need to tick all those boxes, right? So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I will say I really like the one change that Umar's made in the edge guarding in particular, where he's going out early with those fares. He's gotten that twice in a row, like both of his kills this game. But it ends up just not being enough as SJ finds another combo with a little poke on the side platform.
Yep.
And he's able to just follow it up into knee again. And on Yoshi's, knee from center stage kills at like 7%. So
yeah, it's like 7 or 8% is like that. You're now in kill zone.
Is it 8? So. Yeah, I mix it up sometimes. Sorry.
Oof. What so that was noob.